Hi everyone, teased here. So today's topic, I'll just jump into it and we'll just have to take it as it goes. So I have always been black, and chances were that I was going to be the darkest one in the room amongst black people. Not talking about any other race, but black people. So here it goes. The reason why I'm doing this topic today is because I think some days back I had a very weird dream, and in this dream I didn't see myself pregnant, but towards the end I was at the hospital and Andres was there and I was giving birth. I didn't remember being pregnant to start with, and when I gave birth to a very black baby. And I was so angry. And I'm thinking, but I know I didn't cheat on this guy. So where can this baby come from? And I told him, I'm giving the baby up. I don't want this baby. I don't want the baby. And then funny thing is, he was smiling at this baby. He was like somehow not disappointed. He was just more like, and I'm like, wait, okay. And then I woke up, of course. I overslept. That's why you dream things like this. And the funny thing is, yesterday, a relative of mine called me. And you know when people call you, you're the one who's far away. So everyone is sitting around and then they're passing the phone around. It's a video call. Hi, how are you? How's life? How's this? How's that? And then a relative of mine, well, she's a sister somehow, but not my mother's child, but she's a sister. So she took the phone, and funny thing, she hasn't called me this name in a very long time. And hi, how are you? And then she kept saying Mansu. You know, if you know Sepedi or Silobedu or any of those languages, you will know that Mansu means the dark one. So she's been saying, Mansu, like, and I'm like, and I finally realized I have come to terms with being the darkest one, and I'm okay with it, and I'm fly, and I'm popping, and I'm all of these things. Well, it took me a long time to get to the stage where I say, look, I've always been dark. I've never been light-skinned in my life. I don't know how that feels. I've always been black, and I'm happy with it. And I'm okay with it. It's not like I got any choice anyway. Of course, I could go bleaching, but that's not my kind of route, and I'm not going to judge anyone who's doing that. It has nothing to do with me. So, and, she kept doing that. And then yesterday when I went to bed, I was like, hi, man. Could that dream about me giving birth to a very dark-skinned baby be about this? Or maybe it's just, I don't know, a coincidence. So when we grew up, I grew up around a lot of my cousins who were like my age. So I had cousins, I'm going to name them, even though I haven't spoken to them in a long time. I had two cousins, Kati and Nhlabasi. I remember we went to Kujwana. My mother comes from Kujwana. We went to Kujwana, and there was some sort of like a party at my one of my aunt's place. And I remember my aunt came back. She worked, now she's in pension. She worked for white families as a maid. So she came back, she came back on a Saturday very late, holding bags. And, all of us ran to go to her, And remember, with my cousins, the two cousins I have mentioned, were distant cousins to like, it was not directly linked relations, but I am the daughter of her younger sister. We went to her. Yeah, auntie. And she said, oh, come here, children of my brothers, come here. And then, those ones are not children of the brothers, but I was playing with them. So we went to her, and she had, how are you babies? Hey, man. And then we're walking back, right? And she sees my mother. My mother's name is Queen. Queen. Your daughter, man, your daughter is so black, man. And I remember my mother's face just going like this. I don't know why she didn't say anything. My mother loves peace. So I'll just put it in that corner of my mother loves peace. So anyway, so I grew up around, not even before outside people did this to me. My own family did this. They found my color as something to poke at something to highlight. You know what I mean? So before I could be, smart, before I could be caring, before I had to be black. I had to be the darkest black person around black people. We're not talking about other races coming into play. This is within the Black community, and it still exists up to today. So I'm just gonna fast forward, not to make this video too long and boring. When I was, Andres was paying lobola, I remember it was maybe 3 days before we flew to SA. I was on the phone with my mother. So we're talking, and I said, oh, sister blah blah is here. So she gave sister blah blah the phone. And they said, wait for it. And then sister blah blah, out of the topic, I don't know what came, and she's like, I'm gonna say this in Tsonga so you get the essence of it. I'm gonna translate it also. So she says, you're not beautiful. I don't even know what Andres is doing. This is someone saying in front of my mother, a very close relation. I'm not talking of someone who hates you from I don't know, far. And I felt very attacked, but I felt numb at the moment of, why not just tell her, since you're so pretty and she's very light-skinned, and you're so light-skinned. I'm not saying marriage is the measure of success, but since you are this beautiful, where is your husband? Since you are this great, where is your successful marriage? I'm not saying that beauty defines one being married. That's not it. But for me in that moment, I thought, why didn't I just ask her this? Because her saying those things had nothing to do with me. It's her projecting her little hate about herself towards me. Anyway, I was just like, okay, fine, I'm not about that. So I know that my kid today is a light-skinned Black person. In America, he's Black. In South Africa, he's colored. So he's just in between. He's gonna always have advantage amongst Black kids. He'll always be, I don't know, favored because of his skin color. So somehow, I want to somehow break this chain of putting Black people down, starting in the Black community. I'm not gonna start with racist. I'm gonna start within my own race, within my own community, who find it as something to poke at. Yo, so and so, the one with a black bum. I'm thinking, if you see my face is this dark, why would you think my bum is light-skinned? Why would you say that? So I have a very nice, great, smart friend. Her name is Jessica. So I went to Jessica with all of this problem. I'm like, oh, Jessica, my aunt said this. Jessica's like, what the hell? Why would you say that? Jessica is that kind of person. She will put you in your place. She even puts me in my place. She puts me in check most of the times. So somehow I felt for the first time, someone stood up for me. When I told them, oh, this is what happens, because when you tell people around the Black community that, oh, so-and-so's auntie said this, they'll say, she's just joking. No way, anyway, you're Black. You know what I mean? So somehow your experience gets downplayed in a way. So I know my child will not have to deal with that. And I am not saying, oh, good for him, he won't have to deal with that. I'm still standing up for those Black little boys and those Black little girls. If, you know what, we have to stop this nonsense of saying, yeah, you're as dark as night. Ooh, you're as dark as kiwi Polish. Oh, we know. It's not like I've ever been light-skinned. It's not like I woke up one day, ooh, boom, I'm no longer a yellow bone. I'm dark now, I have to deal with this. No, this is me, this is who I am, and deal with it. If you hate yourself so much that you want to jump into my category now and start making me feel bad for me being dark-skinned, well, you came too late. The number has been reached. Maximum numbers of people who can make fun of you for being Black and you falling for it and you crying about it. I'm done about that. You know what? I am ready today. If I'm walking on the street somewhere and I hear kids making fun of another kid about their darkness, I know this is not only stemming from children. This stems from adults who have low self-esteem, and they tend to portray this and teach this to children to continue with this hatred. I'm telling you today, I am happy to be a dark-skinned Black person. And there's nothing that you can say about my darkness that will make me feel as if, oh, I felt attacked. Well, I've always been dark, darling. I've always been this great. The one with the problem is you. It's not me, it's you. So stay in your lane, darling girl. So somehow I feel maybe we should challenge the way we were programmed. Why do we make fun of the dark-skinned person? And this starts at home. It doesn't start outside. It always starts at home. It's with little silly remarks of, oh, you're too beautiful for a dark-skinned girl. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean. And whatever you're trying to portray, it's that about you. So leave me out of it. Fetch your life. Leave me out of it. I'm not about that game. And you know what? I am too old for nonsense like this. To stand by and watch people making fun of other people, black people making fun of other black people, and you expect certain race to take you serious. Why would they take you serious when you're already having colorism in your head and you want to solve racism? No, start where you're standing. We don't change the world starting from another continent. We start where we are. We start where we're stepping. We fix little comments we may have in our head of you. You are dark, man. You are dark. Yes, I'm dark. And what are you? I guess when they say raise your hands, black people raise your hands, your hand will be up. There's no category for light-skinned black person. There's no category for dark-skinned black people. It's black people. It's either you are white, black, I don't know, colored, I don't know, Indian, whatever it is, you have to tick your box. And if your box is still black, challenge the way you're thinking. Challenge the way you are saying things. Yes, maybe you were raised to poke at this. You heard your sisters, your aunties, even your parents saying this about other children's skin or other children's way of coming across. Challenge that. You're grown. You're not a child now. You're an adult, and you have to be held responsible for the actions that you take to. So thank you very much for being with me here, and take what you want to take out of this video and leave what you want to leave out of it, because the message cannot be for everyone. Maybe someone still want to continue saying someone is dark, and take what you want to take from it and leave what you want to leave from it. So have a blessed day, and thank you for watching.